What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today I'm building around Spit-off Umbreon for Sword and Shield OU. Then I will be testing out the team on the Pokemon Showdown ladder. Umbreon is one of those Pokemon that I've used a few times, and I feel like every time I do, it does very well for me. Like, it's a bit passive, don't get me wrong. Toxic plus Foul Play isn't really hitting very hard, however, it's able to basically wall any special attacker, and it's able to ensure that a lot of other offensive Pokemon don't hard switch in due to the potential of Toxic. The two Pokemon that really annoy it are Toxapex and Corviknight, because Toxapex obviously can't get Toxic and just Toxics you back, and Corviknight just stalls you out due to pressure. So what I want to do is add a Wall Breaker that can beat both of them, and I think SD Diggersby is the most fun option I can think of. I haven't used this mon in a while, and I'm going to use the Muscle Band set that Zazo recommended me a while back. Basically, if you have Swords Dance with +2 Fire Punch boosted by Muscle Band, you can kill Spit-off Corviknight in one hit, which is really great. Let's go ahead and run Adamant Nature right here. And then of course we want Dual Stab for the other two moves. I'm going to go Quick Attack. I don't think I need Body Slam because Mandibuzz is annoying, but we have Toxic on this, and I can add other Pokemon that can beat Mandibuzz anyway, so I guess that's the next thing I should do, right? What is Diggersby walled by? It's not walled by Corviknight. We have that Fire Punch right there. So I guess Mandibuzz is the big thing, right? What beats Mandibuzz? Fairy-type Pokemon, Ice-type Pokemon. Those are probably smart ideas. Kyurem wouldn't be bad. I would have to support it with Hazard Control. If I want to not care about hazards at all, I run Life Orb Clef, which I haven't done in a while. We do have Wish support for it too, which I feel like Life Orb Clef really appreciates. Even though I run Soft Boiled on mine, sometimes if you want to attack and then you end up low, you can just use Umbreon to pass back into it. So I kind of like the idea of running Life Orb Clef. Obviously Mandibuzz is a bit annoying with knockoff, but even then we can run like a good amount of speed, I think. I used to run this much, 172, but I actually want to do this new thing where I run 190 because Conkeldurr hits 189, which I think being able to outspeed that is really good because Facade blows you away. Let's run Life Orb with Soft Will 3 attacks, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. Like, you see right here, Conkeldurr hits 189. You really don't want to run 172 and have to take a Guts boosted Facade. It does way too much, and I'm pretty sure it actually OHKOs Clef with this set because we don't have max HP. Unfortunately, I think Mandibuzz is faster than me though, right? It's like 196 or something. Yeah, so I don't want to go any higher though. Like, if I ran even less HP than this, I would die to like 2 Dragapult Shadow Balls, which is like pretty horrible. So I think I'm just going to stick with this speed tier and move on from there. What do I want to add now? We have a good way to threaten Mandibuzz. I think hazards are definitely something I want, especially if I want to try to sweep with Diggersby in the endgame, so what could do that for me? What hazard setters would this team enjoy? Toad could be good. I'm still really weak to Cinderace right now, so I don't think I want to go with something like Pharaoh or... Is Pharaoh the only rocks that's weak to Toad? I mean, to Cinderace? I think it is. Toad is cool, but I don't want to run Toad because I already have a ground type. T-Tar gets high jump kicked. I guess if I want a rocker that beats Cinderace, it's Kommo-o, right? I mean, Zen Headbutt hurts, but unless it's banded, I don't get to it killed. And if it is banded, I can scout that, then pivot in another offensive threat. I guess, yeah, if I'm doing that, I have to add a Pokemon that can pivot into Zen Headbutt if they go immediately for it, just to have at least some viability with that scenario. So let's run Leftovers right here, and before I, complete the set, what offensive Pokemon takes Zen Headbutt? The one that comes immediately to mind is Hydreigon. I could make that the Scarf actually, which would give me a lot of an easier time against Dragapult and Zeraora. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. Let's run Scarf Hydreigon. Make that the speed control for the team. Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, and U-Turn. We'll make it max speed timid, of course. And then you're going to be Iron Defense, Body Press, Stealth Rocks, and Earthquake. With enough speed for Aegislash, which is 220. You can see right here. I like to show the speed tiers, I don't know why. It goes up to 219, so we can outspeed that and then go to 200. I feel like when I show it, people might remember it better. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I remember it better when I remember it visually, or when I look at it visually. So that's really good. Let's see. So we have This is the Cinderace counter and Stealth Rock setter. I guess for the defogger, it's just Corviknight. Corviknight's clearly the best choice right here with Iron Head. I can already beat Drill, so I don't need Body Press, but Iron Head Corviknight's really good to pressure opposing fairies, which is good for Hydreigon, Kommo-o, and Umbreon, so yeah, we're definitely doing that. It is kind of tryhard, but I'll do it if I have to. Defog, U-turn, and Leftovers on the Corviknight, and I believe that will be the team right here. So we have some cool offensive guys. I think Life Orb, Clef, and Diggersby are going to be really fun, so I'm excited to see whether they can, do some work, and ideally Umbreon can take on all those special attackers like I mentioned. Let me reuse these IVs before I forget. For those of you who don't know, it's better to run 30 IVs in speed to get slower U-turns against opposing Corviknight, but yeah, let's go ahead and get a game. So I have a game right here. One thing that I noticed is that my opponent does have a Rillaboom. I'm wondering how much speed it has, because my Diggersby might outspeed it and be able to +2 Fire Punch, and I think that would be his initial response, considering, nothing else really takes an Earthquake, but regarding lead situation, he would either lead Ninetales or Terrakion, I feel. I don't think Hatterene would be the lead, and I have Corviknight anyway, so we're going Kommo-o. It also deals with Incin. Yeah, but I figured this would be it since it's the only rocker, and I don't think he would want to set Sun too early here, so we're going to throw off Body Press as he wants to taunt my rocks. I'm assuming he's Sash, right? Yeah. That's okay, I don't really care. I think I should just click Earthquake and knock him out. Out comes Hatterene. I can basically go Corviknight on this. He might double out though. Should I Body Press? No, I don't think it's worth it. Kommo-o is one of those mons that can naturally take hits from Venusaur. Umbreon should be able to take that on though. No, we're not risking it. We're going Corviknight. Good double, but like, I don't know if he's taunt. That's the thing. I could get in Kommo-o again, but I feel like taking a Will-O-Wisp is pretty bad. Okay, that's actually not too scary. Like, I'm not really concerned about that. He goes for it again. Like, this is really not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna get in Kommo-o and deal with this using Iron Defense. Like, I should be faster, right? Yeah, now who's taking my Body Press? Certainly not this thing. And he clicked Bulk Up instead of attacking me. Okay. Cool? Question mark? I don't really know what to think about that. Does he double out again, though? No, he just goes for Draining Kiss. I'm just gonna Iron Head, dude. Like, he might switch out, but I honestly don't care. In this instance, I just U-turn. As he goes for a knockoff. I didn't actually think he would be faster. I don't think that's Bandit. I think he's about to show, like, Leftovers or something. I kind of want to get in Clef. Actually, yeah, going Clef here probably is the play. I honestly have no idea what he is. I'm just gonna Flamethrower. He clicks knockoff again, so maybe he is Bandit? I don't know. Like, I do 36. I'm just gonna Flamethrower again. He might go Ninetales. So you had Drum Beating, you weren't locked into knockoff, but you clicked knockoff again. Grassy Seed will not allow this to win. Like, I don't know what your hope is here, but Calm Mind Hatterene can't sweep me. In fact, it looks like I might just kill this next one. And he clicked that. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. I'm just not going to question what was going on during that last game, but my opponent here has Aegislash, which is cool because Umbreon can take that on. However, that's only if they're special. If they're physical with close combat, I will get 2-hit KO'd, so the thing is if they're physical, Kommo-o wills them, so that's kind of nice. They're also very weak to Diggersby. I think I should SD and try to get rid of Corviknight early, and I can probably just spam Earthquake. Conkeldurr is such a pain, though. I don't really have the much for that. Like, Clefable outspeeds it, which is good. I think what we'll do is lead off with the Hydreigon. So, obviously Mach Punch would hurt. The thing is, it wouldn't kill. I need to calc how much my Hydreigon does to Conk. Assuming they have some HP investment. Okay, I'm not killing even no HP, so I think the best play might be the U-turn to Kommo-o right now. Yeah, that's probably what I should do here. They might go for knockoff, and I would hate to lose my Leftovers, yeah. But I think this is... It could be worse. I'm gonna get up rocks here. That did way too much. So I have two choices. I can go for Iron Defense into Body Press, or I could just Body Press now. Just click it now. I actually got a pretty nice crit. I have to admit, that's kind of big. Because they would have been, like, healthier here, and now they're kind of in a tougher spot. So we'll make the Clef play, and I think Flamethrower for sure is what I'm going to be doing here. Please, there's no way you're faster, right? I mean, my Flamethrower did a lot, but that's just because you're Fizz Def, I think. Yeah. So that speed investment on Clef is so good. Granted, I think I might have outsped anyway, but out comes Assault Vest Reuniclus. So these typically run like Future Sight and Knockoff and that sort of thing. I don't think I want to take a Knockoff on my Clef, that seems really bad. But at the same time, I can just spam Earthquake if I put this in range of that, so... They could be Balloon Age Slash. I'm trying to set up an SD Diggersby win con. I don't know if Haxorus dies. So we're gonna Moonblast here. That is AV, yeah, it goes for the Future Sight because that's typically what these will try to do. So we're gonna go for Flamethrower this time. And then basically what I want to do is get in... What do I want to use here? I could just let this take the hit and knock this out. But like, I feel like Clef is way too good and I can't just sack it like that. We're gonna go Umbreon. I can beat the Aegislash using Hydreigon anyway, like I'm not too scared of that. And if they sub, like, I can break it with Foul Play. Sub CMs are really not that big of a deal, like, if you have Aura Sphere, you probably don't even 2-hit KO me. Yeah, do you see how bulky this thing is? It's honestly dumb, and I am able to knock them out. So we were able to get around that Future Sight quite well. I think I basically guaranteed win, like, I don't want to throw, but I don't see how they get out of this. I'm going to Protect here and just see what they're doing. It's going to be the Drain Punch, which I guess I can just let them recover. Oh, I'm faster. Never mind. Like, I didn't really want to go Corviknight or Clef and have it die. I feel like that would be a losing play. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. I'm not really looking forward to this one. I have such a bad matchup against Barraskewda and Hawlucha, but I think that I can beat the Barraskewda using Kommo-o. Diggersby can quick attack it if it's not that Aqua Jet, but I think they probably have Aqua Jet. And then regarding Hawlucha, I just don't know what I do. Like, everybody drops, so we're going to have to figure that one out. Maybe just try to play offensively and ensure it doesn't set up. We're going to do this. If they're banded, I want to go Corviknight, I guess. Like, I can get the U-turn to Hydreigon, and Hydreigon's probably my best thing to take advantage of here. I'm sure you know Draco is pretty good, but I think I lose to Hawlucha, like, almost guaranteed. Actually, if they just go to it now, then don't I just lose? I'm going to U-turn. I think they're Volt Switching, and I kind of want to get up rocks without taking damage, because I did mention I want to stay healthy for Barraskewda. If they overheat, but I think they would Volt Switch, yeah. So this gives me the momentum. I didn't want to let that happen. And outcome is the Pelipper. Okay. We're going to make the Clefable play, and I want to say just Thunderbolt. As they give me Pelipper, okay, so that limits Barraskewda, meaning that after the rain is gone, Hydreigon can't take it out. I don't know what they are. I kind of want to go hard Kommo-o, but if they Psychic Fangs into the switch, that's probably going to lose me the game. I still think it's the thing to do. They go for Life Orb Waterfall, and I don't believe that I would die to Psychic Fangs from Adamant Life Orb from this percentage, so I'm going to take the turn to get up rocks. Yeah, I can take that just fine. And this turn I'm just going to Body Press. I feel as though they're just going to click like Liquidation, trying to catch Umbreon, which I don't want. Waterfall, yeah, same. Why are they Waterfall? Oh, well, I guess I find out why they're Waterfall right there. You guys want to see the, actually, do I need that Mon? I obviously had this thing dead if I just broke through right there, which is a bit frustrating, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, they're gonna get more out of this than they should have gotten, which is pretty bad for me, but what can you do about it, right? I could have gone Umbreon, but if they Waterfalled, I probably would have been in an even worse spot here. Okay, well, I lose Kommo-o to a Waterfall flinch, which is really annoying, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and throw up my wish. Don't flinch me again, though. Like, that's all I ask. Dude. That's actually so unlucky. Like, I think I lived this next Waterfall because I was able to get the thing. Oh, but they have CC, right? Man, I could have just killed this with Kommo-o, and now I can't. This is so bad. Anyway, I did mention that Hydreigon kind of clicks buttons, so we're going to do that here. Knock it out with my Scarf. They're going to go Rillaboom, I think, to try to set up. No? Does this have Thunder Wave? I think I do stay in. So it's Spadef, Defog, Rotom, Heat. Not really sure what to think about that one. Yeah, man, those double flinches, like, what the heck? That takes 50, so it's clearly some sort of offensive set. I can't really allow the Hawlucha in right now, so I think the play I have to make is hard Clef, but if they just stay in... Actually, did they show U-turn? They did show U-turn. I can't allow them to U-turn to Hawlucha, right? I lose if I go to anything but Clef. So we're going Clef. Yeah, I can't allow Hawlucha in. I don't care what else they switch in, but I'm not going to allow Hawlucha to set up in front of me like that. I'm actually able to get recovery here, which is nice. And we're going to make the Moonblast play, I think. They have to parting shot, so I'm going to get to hit Rotom here, I guess. Which is cool. I mean, I don't mind that. I have 14 and get a drop. That's pretty decent. Almost to where I think I can just stay in. They go for Shadow Ball. Why do you have Shadow Ball? Like, what? What is Shadow Ball for? Also, does multi-attack get weakened by grassy terrain? I don't think it does, right? I'm pretty confident that it won't. Anyway, they switched this back in. This time, oh, actually critted right there. They're going for multi-attack this time. I'm switching out and taking advantage of it. Dude, you already hexed me. I don't really feel bad about hexing you back. I kind of do, but it's fine. I think I win, actually, because I don't see how they're going to get a setup opportunity with the Hawlucha, right? We're going to go to this. I actually don't know whether I kill, but I think the play is to stay in. They have Drain Punch. I'm able to pick up the KO with the crit. And, like, the thing is, I'm going to fire... Actually, I think Hawlucha might be able to do it in front of this Mon. We'll see. I think I lost. I think I might need a burn. Or a crit or something, like... We'll see here. I don't think I could win, though. Because all my Mons are, like, Spidaf. Not able... Wait, they clicked SD again. Well, if I Fire Punched right there, I probably would have knocked them out. So they go for Acro, which kills me. I guess I lose? Dude, if I Fire Punched... Why did they SD twice? Anyway, I think this is over no matter what, right? They have high jump kick. Okay, well, yeah, they aggro twice here and win. I don't know, like, I tried to outplay the Hawlucha. I positioned it to where they couldn't set up that other time, but this time I wasn't able to do it. I don't know how the positioning would have played out if I didn't get flinched with Kommo-o, but it's whatever. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. This guy's got lead Turak and 5 setup Mons. I think I do lead Kommo-o because it can, you know, obviously body press. They might want to taunt me because, obviously, if I got a Brox, that would hit a lot of their team for super effective damage, so I think they would actually taunt. The alternative lead right here would be Corviknight, but I feel as though I want to keep it healthy for Mimikyu. So I'm hoping they taunt and I'm able to body press them down. That's like the goal. I didn't bring it down to Sash, which is okay. We're gonna just let them get in Togekiss next and see how I want to deal with that now. Togekiss is kind of a problem. They would go for a Nasty Plot, right? That's the best thing to do here for them. They opted double. I don't really get why. What did this accomplish? What did they expect me to do? I guess go Corviknight? Like, do they not have Nasty Plot plus Fire move, though? That's what I'm curious about. Anyway, we're gonna get that on a timer and then get in Kommo-o here. I'm hoping that I actually can take 2 hits and get up my rocks in front of this. Because I don't think these are in player F, right? They're usually bulk up, close combat, Plasma Fists, knockoff. Okay, this is actually really good. I was able to cripple Togekiss there. And I'm able to break Sash on anything, so that's really nice. They're setting up completely. The thing is, I don't die to even +3, so I don't really get the point. Like, I get rid of that too. I'm just trying to figure out how I deal with Togekiss in the end. So out comes Mimikyu. I'm just gonna stay in. They let me bust its Disguise, which wasn't the play. Goes right for player off. So we saw earlier that they switched out with the Togekiss against my expected Corviknight, right? I think they were expecting Corviknight there. Meaning if I went Corviknight here and I let it take the hit, I might lose to Togekiss. Now, the problem is Hydreigon's not going to kill with Dark Pulse from that range, and I feel as though Hydreigon is worth keeping for Cinderace. But I don't have another option here, right? It's either Corviknight or Hydreigon, so if I go Corviknight and Ironhead, it gives them Cloyster to set up, which could lose me the game. I could take the double down with Hydreigon here, but then I probably lose to Cinderace, so I guess we're going Corviknight. Actually, no. I think I see the thing to do. we U-turn into Hydreigon to prevent the Cloyster from setting up in front of my Corviknight, right? That was a crit, so I'm dead on entry now, but I think Dark Pulse does do 51. I hope that that lack of sack doesn't lose me this game. That would be really frustrating, but I don't think it will. Okay, we do kill, so now Cloyster can't come in and Shell Smash. Whereas if I Iron-Headed, it would have been able to. I did give them Togekiss though, which could be bad because I did mention Corviknight was my response. Let's see though, I still have Quick Attack, and I still have a Scarfer that's faster, so I might be able to beat it anyway. And we're definitely keeping Hydreigon for Cinderace at this point. I just can't allow them to set up with Cloyster ever. Like, I just straight up lose if they do. So it is Togekiss. I think this is Scarf. So we're going Umbreon. They double in Cloyster, but if they try to Shell Smash here, I'm pretty sure they're dead, yeah. So that should be my game. Cinderace, protect here to see what they're doing. Oh, okay. Well, I still should be fine with Hydreigon. I kind of blanked there on the fact that that could happen. Anyway, take it, and Draco should knock you out. If I miss Draco, I lost, but, you know. You know how it is. Perfect. We do this now. Hold up. Togekiss with Scarf could flinch down my Clef, so I need to break through with Clef once, I think. Oh, they clicked Trick. Dude, what? Anyway, let's go ahead and win. They should have locked Air Slash. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. Obviously, that Protect was not my best play at all. I kind of forgot that Cinderace actually does click setup moves now that Libero is a thing, but right here, if I can weaken Rotom, Diggersby has a lot of fun, but I think really just U-turning out with Hydreigon is going to be my best bet to try to get an advantage. Unfortunately, they let Clefable, so yeah, that's not the best thing here, but we're going to get in Corviknight. They teleport right out into Cinderace, right? Do I get in Kommo-o, or do I U-turn here? I don't think Corviknight's good. I'm going to U-turn. Like, I know that was kind of a weird decision, but when you look at this, it doesn't deal with the drill because I'm Iron Head, not Body Press. It doesn't really beat Hippo. I mean, it pressure stalls it. They have a Rotom Wash. Hydreigon probably has a Fire move. The only thing it was good against was Clef. But anyway, enough justifying. Let's try to get in Hydreigon here. I really want to U-turn, but if they did just leave in Cinderace, I would lose. Yeah, like, I could U-turn. It's not worth it there. So here they would just teleport again, right? To get in Corviknight. I'm hoping they get back in Cinderace, and this time they're going to Parabol, and I'm going to get in Kommo-o. That's the goal. Parabol this time, man. Do it. Yep, and I'm able to get up rocks now. I don't know if they go for Zen Headbutt in front of this thing. I think that was a misclick. I don't know what they were thinking would happen there, but I'm just going to hit them. Like, if I don't get flinched here, then I'm actually in a good spot. The thing is, if they do Zen Headbutt, they change to Psychic typing, which is okay. Well, they missed. I don't know, like, I don't want to get in Hydreigon as they Parabol and hoping I go Hydreigon, I guess. Like, obviously that miss sucked, but I would have lived it, and like, the thing that's big is I'm healthier for Drill now, right? That's the problem they're facing. So teleports right out to get in Rotom to defog, I think. That's okay, though. I don't care about that. Like, this could also be the Scarf, like Scarf Trick. No, but it goes for crit discharge. Okay. I mean, I did get lucky too, so who am I to complain? Kind of want to get in my Clef here and just click Life Orb Moonblast. I feel like they can't really deal with that very well. If they stay in, that's nice, but like, I guess they could go Drill if they want to. Drill could click Rapid Spin. The thing is, because my Kommo-o is healthy, it makes it harder for them. I don't know, like, if Umbreon could take the Drill on, then I don't think it was that big of a deal that they missed Zen Headbutt, but I don't know, I feel like Umbreon without Fizz Def has to die to Earthquake, right? That Drill is so strong. Anyway, let's see what they want to do here. They're going for Parahacks. They don't get it. Able to knock them out with the Life Orb Moonblast. Perfect. Alright, well, I think it's looking pretty good. Out comes Drill. I think I should just throw this. Like, if they spin, that's great. If they Iron Head, I get momentum anyway. And if they SD, they're dead. So, yeah. I think SD was the biggest thing I should be worried about there. Because, like, say they SD, right? And then they click Rapid Spin. Like, if I go Kommo-o as my defensive response, they Iron Head, and then they're able to Rapid Spin after, I don't think Hydreigon would be able to kill with Flamethrower, and I would get swept by that thing. Although Flamethrower plus Quick Attack would kill, so maybe I made the wrong play. They teleported there, so now I guess basically get another KO. Because I don't think Hydreigon kills me with Flash Cannon. They could try to crit it, I guess, but that's what it came to. Okay. So they lost. I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. My opponent is really weak to late game Diggersby. What I need to do is ensure that Hydreigon is in range of +2 Quick Attack, and I basically just sweep with Diggersby at +2 because I don't think Salazzle has any chance of living. Regarding this lead situation though, I think the fairies are definitely their best bet. So we're gonna go Corviknight. Yeah, like the fairies do so well for them. And I didn't want to give this a free sub or anything like that. If it's Specs, it's actually less of a threat in my opinion. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I can beat Specs pretty easily. Ironhead's doing a lot. As it looks like they're trying to burn me. Which they're not really doing very well. Try harder, man. There you go. So you sub now, right? No, you continue clicking Scald. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to my Diggersby and click Earthquake. Like, if you go Hydreigon, you go Hydreigon, but I don't think that's happening. You go Toad, if anything. Like, Toad's the best play. I guess you could go Hydreigon if you really want to, but I don't think that's good. Like, you could also leave this in, but I think it still has value. Out comes Pharaoh. I hit him for 45. I don't want to take damage on this, but I will. Like, I'll take the kill while I can. It makes it harder to set up later, but I think it was worth it right there. Out comes this. I think this is a perfect opportunity to try to throw off Moonblasts. They might knock off my Life Orb, which would be a shame, but I think I could beat that anyway. If they go hard Salazzle, what do I want to do about that? Because assuming they're sub... So the thing is, if they give me this, right, like the Moonblast here, I'm assuming that Diggersby would kill it. But that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about Hydreigon. So I do 38. They show lefties. What do I want to do here? Like, I think Moonblast immediately might be a good idea. Because if they teleport immediately for momentum, that's good. And even if they did click a Wish, they would have to protect after, and I could get out that turn. So that would be fine as well. But now, they're in a weird spot where they have to go Salazzle, and I think that's really strong. Yeah, there's Salazzle. I think what I should do is maybe attack it. Especially if they're substitute. They do actually have Sludge Wave. Okay, well, if it wasn't in range of Diggersby before, it is now. And I can go Kommo-o here and get up my rocks, which is going to ship away that Hydreigon for Diggersby, which is like the whole point. So let's go ahead and get up rocks. Actually, let's think. If I Earthquaked right here and was able to 2-hit KO Clef, that could be good, but I don't think that's super helpful. We can Earthquake now. Alright, this isn't exactly how I wanted things to go, but it's how things are, so it's whatever. Like, I'll be able to kill Clef, and I think Diggersby does have the tools to win. So I would claim this, surprisingly. I didn't think this would be the play. I'm gonna keep my Mon around. I think there's Scarf? I could have clicked Body Presser there and just gotten another kill, which sucks, but... I'm trying to figure out what I do about sub Primarina, if that's what they're going to. But at least I forced Hydreigon to take that Rock Switch in, which is important, so... Do I need to calc Toad? I don't think I need to. If I can get rid of Primarina, I do win with Hydreigon too. That's something else to keep in mind. So it is sub. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna U-turn then, as they do opt to Calm Mind. I'm just gonna break this with Kommo-o and then revenge it with Diggersby. That's all I can do. Yep, there's that. Then I do this. I don't care if they go out into the... Well, actually, let's just calc. No, it's not worth calcing. Maybe it is. Let's see. So, Diggersby, I'm assuming, kills defensive Primarina, right? Sub Calm Mind takes too much from Quick Attack. Even if they go Toad here as the pivot, I think Quick Attack would put it in range of +2 EQ later. I don't want them going Hydreigon. How much defense is on this thing, by the way? It's 248.80. I don't think that's... Do I Quick Attack into Hydreigon aggressively, or do I just Earthquake to be safe? I don't want to lose because I clicked Quick Attack, but... Yeah, they go Toad. I figured they would probably go Toad, but I didn't want to try to predict that. Now, like, I could Earthquake, but... Actually, wait a minute. Don't I sweep with Draco or Dark Pulse if I click Earthquake? Kind of. We know there's Scarf Hydra. I think we go Umbreon here. Because this ensures that, like, Primarina can't sub if it comes in. So this is good. Like, I can take this on. I just click Toxic here, I think. Or Foul Play. Weaken it a bit. They opted Toxic, which is weird. I don't think that would actually be the play here. But I'm gonna get a Wish up. Do I risk the game with the Diggersby or not bother? Out comes Prim. Okay. That's really nice, because now this thing is out of the way, and I think Hydreigon will win it. I don't see a scenario in which my Hydreigon doesn't sweep. Maybe if I missed, like, multiple Dracos, but... The Draco that counts is against their Hydreigon. That's the thing. Any other Draco I can afford to miss once, but if I miss into their Hydreigon, it's bad. So that's a double down. And basically I've set it up to where I win if I hit Dracos. So we're gonna... Actually, we know there's Scarf too, that's the thing. So what do I want to do about that? Maybe this isn't as guaranteed as I'm thinking it is. I think... Do I risk the speed tie for the game, or... I don't want to, but it's looking like I might have to. Yeah, because like both of our Hydreigons are the threat now. It looks like it might just come down to the speed tie. And they won it. Actually, wait, hold up. If I set up here, I win, right? Yep, I think +2 Quick Attack does kill this. No! I thought it would do more. I really did. If they're not Fire Move on Salazzle, I win, I think, but why wouldn't they be? Because that's on a timer, it's just Salazzle, but I'm assuming they have the fire coverage, right? I mean, if they don't, then that's just funny, but... I have pressure. I might be able to pressure stall Salazzle if they don't have the correct moves. Dude, it came down to that speed tie, though. Like, I thought that maybe I could set up with Diggersby after, and Quick Attack would pick it off, but looking back... I don't know, where did I go wrong this game? It's not technically over, but I'm pretty sure I lose. Unless, like I said, they're like a really bad Salazzle set. Their set would have to be like Sub-Toxic Protect Sludge Wave in order to give me the game here, but that just seems weird. So let's see what the Salazzle is. I'm assuming I don't beat it, right? If they have a fire move, they win with it. Flamethrower? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll be right back. So I have the next game right here. My opponent's got Melodic and Galarian Corsola. Cool mons, but his team is quite EQ weak. I just don't want to get ahead of myself and play Diggersby badly. Like, if it gets burned, it's bad. If it gets leech sheeted or knocked, it's also bad. So let's try to keep that all in mind. I think this is really good for me. I don't know if he's Scarf. Best play is Kommo-o. He might be Scarf, and I think I might have made the correct play if he is, so... Out comes Melodic. I think this might be a bait. Like, I don't want to click Rocks until I know whether the Hatterene's coming in or not. Right here, I would rather just get in the Corviknight or Clef. Probably Corviknight. He's really just willing to let me get up Rocks, which I find odd. Like, if I got Rocks up, that would be amazing for Hydreigon and Dig, so I don't really get why he would let me do it, but... He doesn't seem to care, like... I'll go for Earthquake again. I really don't want him U-turning to Hatterene, which I feel like he'll probably do this time. Yeah, okay, we get him there. Mystical Fire is a cool play, but because I'm so Spidef, it's able to live. My best play is a Roost. I need to stay healthy for when this comes in next time, and right here, I think Clef is fine. He does... I do lose my Life Orb, not the best, but I don't know what play he would make now. Which is a Flamethrower. I mean, he might get in like Melodic or Galarian Corsola, but both of those are alright with me. I do regret not getting up Rocks while I could, though. Let's see, how much are you taking? 44 from a crit. Yeah, I'm not staying in. That's not doing nearly as much as I needed to. Actually, I have Thunderbolt. 35. I can play with this. Let's see. What is his plan? Is he just going to start throwing off Ice Beams to try to freeze me? I feel like I should definitely get the crit before he freezes me. Do I go Corviknight again? No, I think I want a Moonblast here. As he goes for Mystical Fire, that's okay. Then we go Corviknight on the Psyshock. Perfect. And I'll click U-turn. I think he's still going to keep it. And try to get in Pharaoh. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is great. I'm actually able to make something happen now. And especially with Melodic so low, Diggersby is looking very good. I think Cinderace might even be in range of +2 quick attack, but I need to know my calcs better with that, clearly. So right here, I think this is the best play. We're gonna go right for EQ. I forget it. What am I even hitting Corsola for with EQ? Let's just Body Press. He gets in Melodic. Dude, I'm clicking Rocks. I'm sick of him just like not going Hatterene. Like I'm doing it. That did more than I thought it would. Yeah, that's bad. That did way more than I thought it would. He clicked Recover, so I could have soft-boiled it, but this should be a slow U-turn, right? Good. Okay, now I'm actually in a position where I can do something here. I think I want to go to you and just throw off Draco. That doesn't give me anything. I have to U-turn again. Bring you back in on the Ice Beam. Does he recover or does he throw up Scald? Okay, he throws up Scald. Now I think Draco will kill it. 52? Maybe not even. Like, I don't know how much I do. Kill? No. I don't know if I can break this. Like, it's such a pain. Alright, I think I see what I gotta do then. Yeah, he doesn't want my Clef getting the Wish. I know for a fact. Alright, I think the only thing I can try to do here is Iron Defense Body Press, but if I get frozen, then it's gonna be an L. Okay, he threw it. Good. If Earthquake doesn't kill and I lost this exchange... No, I'm body pressing, dude. I'm not letting that recover. Okay, well, we managed to get out of that. The thing is, I didn't click Recover with my Clef, which is what I should have done, so that almost cost me the game against that Melodic, but I was able to get him with Iron Defense into a couple of body presses there. I don't know, like, I still could have beat it if he switched out, because I would have been able to SD with Diggersby later, but I couldn't do it right then and there, which is the problem. Anyway, what do I want to do here? He would go for Zen, right? That's the best play. I don't really see the use of this thing. He does go for U-turn, okay. That's fine. If he's set up Kommo-o, actually, how do I deal with this? Sub Belly Drum, let's think about that. I think I go Clef to try to deal with it. Just let him knock me out with a couple, like that's fine. Okay, well, that's really bad for Diggersby. In fact, I think it might just be game. I'll try to win with Diggersby anyway, but that's really bad. I need 2 SDs now to just kill that with Earthquake, and if he's offensive, then I lose anyway, dude, come on. Alright. Get my Wish up. Nobody can even get this wish, right? Yeah, I just protect. Looks like he's sub-belly drumming now, and that's it. He goes right for Drain Punch, okay. Allows me to get you in. Ideally, break the sub with Body Press. I think I easily should. He goes for Belly Drum there. He doesn't even get his Salac Berry, which is just funny. I gotta hope that I can outspeed. And I don't. Yeah, like, that Draco miss, dude. Come on. Whatever. I'll be right back. So I've got the next game right here. My opponent has a Kyurem, which I need Umbreon to not get frozen against, and I can beat that, but if it does get frozen, that's a whole different story. We're gonna lead off with Hydra. So he leads off with the Toad. Knockoff could be annoying here. I kind of like Draco, but I feel as though I need the speed control for Gengar and Cinderace, so we're not gonna let Hydreigon take the knockoff. We're gonna U-turn to either Clef or Kommo-o. He actually opts to just go Clef here, which is good for me, because what I'm going to do is SD up with the Diggersby and hope he goes Corviknight. I don't think he would teleport here. I feel like letting Clef take the hit is such a mistake. Come on, dude, you got a Corviknight. Go to that. There we go. Okay, now I can Fire Punch into it, and it should knock it out. Wow, he's actually really Fizz-Staff, but he goes for Brave Bird. Do I attack this? Or do I keep Diggersby? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm trying to figure out whether attacking it would help me at all. I can still beat Clef using Corviknight or my own Clef. Nah, we're going Clef of my own. I don't want to lose my Diggersby just there. It also provides me with, like, a Ghost immunity, which I don't think I can lose to Shadow Ball, but that's really good, because now this thing is in range of EQ, so EQ is, like, my most spammable move now. Does he teleport immediately, or does he wish up? He opts to wish. I still have my Life Orb, right? Okay, good. So he kind of has to protect, right? Is he considering not protecting? Because I'm just going to Soft Boiled here, expecting to protect, right? You either protect or you hard switch in Gengar or Cinderace. Those are the two plays. But I feel like you have to protect it. So what I'm going to do is get this back to full and then try to heal up my Corviknight. I mean, get in my Corviknight to defog. Yeah, there's that. I knew he would do that. Actually, if he teleports this time, I want a Moonblast, so he opts to wish again. Should have gone Corviknight that other turn. I guess he teleports now. I mean, even then, this thing is kind of low. Not low enough, I don't think. I'm hoping this Moonblast can put it in range of Diggersby's Earthquake. That's like the best case scenario, but I don't know if that's happening. Yeah, okay, so he teleports. I'm hoping that's in range of my thing. He goes to Gengar. Actually, Corviknight can come in on this. Yeah, just a defog. Out comes Cinderace. I think I'm going to go Umbreon first. No, I lose to Kyurem. He's not predicting at all. Like, I don't really get why. Okay, I do get my rocks up. The Earthquake Chip would be great here for Hydreigon's Draco, so he actually misses it, so I'm guaranteed getting off that damage now. But I get flinched in return, which is completely fair, obviously. Now I think the best thing to do is sack this. Then get in Hydreigon, and U-turn is always the play here because, wow. High jump kick coming out. Now it's U-turn. I could have just Dark Pulsed. I wanted to get in my Diggersby on the U-turn into that other guy, but I wasn't able to. What does this do? I'm going to stay in this time. As he clicks Trick. Yeah, I knew he wouldn't click Sludge Wave again there. I'm now Scarf. That's so good. And I'm able to get my thing in. Okay, it's looking good now. Because Gengar is low, I'm able to Iron Head the Clef. It does get it to Wish Up, but basically I'm going to try to ensure that this never gets to the Wish for Hydreigon. I don't care if this recovers. Like, Hydreigon clicks buttons now. I guess I might as well use my Scarf Clefable to click Moonblast here. Like, It gets a kill. I guess he sucks off. Well, the thing is, if he sucks off his Clef, it's over to Hydreigon, I think. So he's gonna do that. I'm pretty sure my Hydreigon just wins no matter what. It's Scarf. I mean, ideally I could get Kyurem in range of Dark Pulse before going for that win con. Yeah, that's fine. This is Life Orb. So basically what I do is I go to this here. Dark Pulse to force in the Kyurem to take rocks. What if it's DD? No, if it's DD, I go hard Umbreon and knock it out with the Foul Play, so... Yeah, I think I guaranteed win. I just don't want to lose because I sacked off Hydreigon for no reason. So I do reveal my Scarf. We know Cinderace isn't Scarf. Yep, he has to go Kyurem. I go Umbreon here. It is just Ice Beam. I click Foul Play, and now I'm hoping that's in Dark Pulse range. I guess the smartest thing to do is go Corviknight first. And just knock it out. Like, then Diggersby probably wins as well. Yep, there we go. And then I want to say Dark Pulse can win. If he's still knock off on... Okay, this is Boots. If he's knock off on Seismitoad, I could technically lose. But I think what's going to happen is he's going to knock me out. I just go to this. Toad should get 2-wood KO'd. And if he sacks this off, then I do win. Yep, so he goes for Sucker. He did have that for Diggersby, okay, but Dark Pulse plus Earthquake wins it here. Me staying with the Clef right there was like the huge turning point. That was so good. But anyway, that's going to be that game, and that's going to be the live. So we do end off on a win, finally. We lost 2 in a row right there, which I wasn't very happy about. I'm sure you guys could have told. I was a bit unhappy with how that was going. You could probably tell in the voice of my last game there, but... We were able to win, and that's pretty cool. So I did hope y'all enjoyed. You can find a team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.